A few months ago, Margaret, 72, from Ohio, wrote me a handwritten letter. In it, she told me that she woke up almost every night with severe leg cramps. It felt like someone was squeezing my leg, and I just lay there and cried, waiting for it to go away, she wrote. What shocked me was not just the physical pain, but how she had become accustomed to it, as if pain were a natural part of aging. But you know what? That's not true. Aging doesn't mean we have to live with pain. There are gentle, simple ways that few people know about that can help you sleep well every night, without being woken up by sudden cramps. In today's video, I'll share with you the 3 golden food groups, along with a few small changes in daily habits that I've guided hundreds of seniors through, helping them not only reduce cramps, but also walk lightly, sleep deeply, and feel their bodies come alive. I'll explain why seemingly familiar foods like eggs, bananas, or nuts can become such great natural medicines, and more importantly, how you can easily, deliciously, and safely incorporate them into your daily menu. What about you? Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night because your calves are stiff and painful? Or have you ever felt like your legs were no longer yours? If so, stay with me in this video. I believe that what I share is not just advice, but a small key that will help you open the door to a lighter, healthier life, no matter what age you are. Let's start this journey together, a journey that doesn't require big things, just better choices every day, starting with breakfast tomorrow. Before we get to the solutions, I want you to understand why cramps come to us as we age, and what's really going on inside our bodies when they do. I remember the first time Mr. James told me about his cramps. I was standing in his small vegetable garden, when he suddenly stopped, put his hands on his knees, and grimaced. "Here they come again," he said, breathing heavily and rubbing his calves. I learned later that every night he woke up at least once because of the unannounced cramps. Sometimes they were just a few seconds, but sometimes they lasted almost a minute of pain, sleeplessness, and fatigue that lasted all day. Why does this happen more after age 60? As we age, our bodies begin to change very quietly. Sarcopenia, a natural phenomenon that causes muscles to gradually atrophy over the years. We lose about 1% of our muscle mass each year after age 40, and this process accelerates after age 60. The nervous system is also less responsive. The signals between the brain and the muscles begin to jam. The small blood vessels under the skin and in the muscles gradually become less flexible, causing the blood flow to the muscle bundles to become less regular. At the same time, nutrient absorption is also reduced, leading to deficiencies in potassium, magnesium, vitamin D, B12, all of which are essential for the body to function smoothly. And so, even a slight movement while sleeping, or a step that is a little too far, can be enough to trigger an unexpected cramp. Dr. Emily at a geriatric clinic in Chicago shares that more than 70% of her elderly patients report cramps at least twice a week. In many cases, patients do not know it is a sign of micronutrient deficiency or decreased muscle function. They think it is just because I am old. May suffer in silence. Age may slow down your body, but it doesn't have to be painful. Cramps aren't an inevitable part of aging. They're a sign to listen to your body more closely and take better care of it. And the great thing is, with just a few small changes to your diet and daily routine, you can ease that pain naturally and sustainably. And you know, one of the underlying causes of your body's tendency to cramp is something that seems so simple: your daily meals. In the next part, I'll share a very common mistake which causes many older people to keep getting cramps without understanding why. And if you've ever thought, "I'm eating enough," you might be surprised. Once, when I told Harold, 68, that diet could be contributing to night cramps, he laughed and said, "I think it's just old age. My grandmother had it. My father had it. There's nothing you can do about it." That statement made me think a lot. How many people are just accepting pain as normal, just because it happens to them as they get older? Age is certainly part of the problem, but not the whole thing. As we age, our sense of taste gets worse, gives we eat less, opting for comfort foods instead of nutritious ones. Our digestive system slows down, gives our bodies absorb less of things like vitamin D, B12, magnesium and potassium. Some people diet because they are afraid of fat, afraid of cholesterol, cut out even nutritious foods such as eggs, milk, lean meat or nuts. The consequences: The body gradually depletes important micronutrients that help muscles contract properly and transmit nerve signals smoothly. That's when cramps appear. A patient named Linda, 66 years old, went to the doctor because of leg pain at night. She ate very little, a slice of bread, a few pieces of fruit. She didn't like eggs, didn't eat milk, avoided meat because she was afraid of cholesterol. When tested, she was deficient in both vitamin D and B12, and had low magnesium levels. After supplementing the right foods for 3 weeks, the cramps almost disappeared. It's not that old age hurts, it's that your body is lacking the fuel to heal itself. And luckily, you don't need complicated changes to improve this. Sometimes, just adding an egg to your breakfast, or a few nuts for an afternoon snack, is enough to soothe those muscles that are silently crying out for help every night. And if you're wondering, what foods are simple, easy to find, nutritious, and suitable for the elderly to improve muscle and prevent cramps, then you'll want to listen to the next part, because it's a food that has been with us since childhood, and now becomes a superhero in old age. That's eggs. My grandmother is 84 years old this year. And for many years, she has always eaten eggs in the morning, a seemingly simple habit, but it is the most precious thing she left me. I once asked, "Aren't you tired of eating eggs every day?" She laughed and replied, "Whatever your body needs, you should give it that. Eggs are simple, but good for everything, from your mind to your feet." Eggs are one of the most perfect foods that nature has given to humans, especially the elderly, who are having problems with cramps and muscle weakness. What's in each egg? Complete protein, contains all 9 essential amino acids to help restore and maintain muscle mass. Stronger muscles gives reduced cramps. Vitamin D supports effective calcium absorption, thereby helping muscles contract and relax more rhythmically. Vitamin B12 and choline help stabilize nerve transmission, reducing the condition of sudden muscle jerks at night. Minerals, such as selenium and zinc, anti-inflammatory and enhance muscle tissue recovery. And eggs are easy to digest, easy to prepare, and suitable for even those who eat simply. Uncle Paul, 71 years old, living in Florida, used to not eat eggs because of cholesterol. But after his nutritionist suggested trying one every morning, he persevered for 6 weeks. The result? I no longer wake up with cramps, and I feel much more energetic every morning. In fact, many new studies show that eating 6 to 7 eggs a week is not harmful for most older people and can also bring many cardiovascular benefits when combined with a healthy diet. Boiled eggs plus slices of whole wheat bread plus avocado vegetable omelette, spinach, tomato, onion egg salad with plain Greek yogurt. Use egg whites if you need to limit fat, still have enough protein. Add a little black pepper or turmeric to the eggs when cooking. Not only adds flavor, but also helps reduce mild inflammation in muscles and joints. Sometimes a small change, like adding an egg to breakfast, makes a big difference. Treatment doesn't have to start with a prescription. It can start with the hot pan and the smell of freshly turned eggs this morning. So if eggs help restore muscles and nerves, what else helps keep muscles supple, relaxed, and not stretch in the middle of the night? The answer lies in a soft, sweet, and incredibly familiar fruit found in every kitchen. And the great thing is, it can be both breakfast and a bedtime snack. Henry, a 75-year-old man who lives alone in Kansas, called me on a Friday afternoon. He sounded excited. He said, "I just slept for 3 nights straight, without waking up with cramps. I was so happy." I asked, "What did you change?" And he said, "I just followed my nephew's advice. Ate half a banana before bed." Bananas are not a new superfood, but sometimes it is the familiar things that have the most silent power. Bananas contain potassium, an electrolyte that helps regulate muscle contractions. When the body lacks potassium, nerve signals are easily disrupted, leading to cramps. Magnesium helps relax muscles naturally, supports deep sleep and calms the nervous system. Vitamin B6, essential for nerve conduction and protein metabolism, keeping muscles and nerves coordinated. Natural sugar plus fiber provides gentle and stable energy, especially for the elderly, those who are often mildly dehydrated or do not eat enough minerals. 1 banana per day can make a huge difference. Mary, 68, a retired nurse, suffered from cramps every morning while brushing her teeth. after adding a banana to her breakfast or as an evening dessert. Combined with drinking some warm water, the symptoms improved significantly after just 10 days. She also jokingly said, "I eat bananas because I crave sweet, unexpectedly sweet sleep. Eat half a fruit in the morning with oatmeal or yogurt. Eat half a fruit 1 hour before bedtime, helps relax muscles before sleep. Make a banana, chia seed, almond milk smoothie. Delicious, light on the stomach, rich in magnesium and potassium. If you are afraid of sweetness or are monitoring your blood sugar, combine bananas with a handful of almonds to slow down the absorption of sugar. Sometimes the solution is not something expensive or difficult to find. It can be right on your kitchen shelf. You just have never seen bananas as a night friend to help you sleep well, pain-free. We don't need to fight cramps, we just need to understand what our body needs ... and gently give it that every day. Bananas help relax muscles thanks to potassium and magnesium. But if you want to boost muscle recovery, helping them get stronger every day to fight off cramps, you need a small, yet powerful food group. Come explore the magic of a handful of seeds, a little bit every day, can bring lasting strength to your legs. Janet, 70, once told me, "I always thought of seeds as a snack for young people. Who would have thought they were the natural tonic that older people like me need every day?" She started eating a handful of seeds every afternoon, instead of biscuits. And interestingly, after just 2 weeks, she felt her legs hurt less when walking, and her night cramps were also significantly reduced. What many people don't know is that just a handful of seeds can contain more nutrients than a fast food meal. Nuts such as almonds, walnuts, pumpkin seeds, chia seeds, flax seeds contain magnesium, helps relax muscles naturally, balances electrolytes, reduces sudden muscle contractions. Potassium regulates nerve signals and maintains muscle contraction rhythms. Plant protein supports recovery and rebuilds damaged muscle tissue in the elderly. Omega-3 in walnuts, flax seeds, helps fight mild inflammation, soothes muscles that are often tense. Fiber and good fats provide sustainable energy, support the cardiovascular system, and fight fatigue. And the great thing, you don't need to eat much. Just 20 to 30 grams per day is enough to feel the benefits. Mr. Bill, 74 years old, used to have difficulty getting up from a chair because his legs were numb and slightly cramped. His doctor suggested he add cashews and pumpkin seeds to his snacks. After 3 weeks, he not only had fewer cramps, but also less need to hold on to the handrails when standing up. He laughed, "It's just eating nuts, but my legs feel like they're oiled again." Morning. Sprinkle chia seeds or flax seeds on a bowl of oatmeal or yogurt. Afternoon. Eat a handful of unsalted mixed nuts instead of a cake or salty snack. Evening. Sprinkle pumpkin or sunflower seeds on a vegetable salad or soup. Make your own nut butter from almonds or peanuts, spread on whole wheat bread. A little tip, since nuts are high in calories, use them sparingly, a small handful a day, and opt for unsalted ones to avoid high blood pressure or water retention. Our bodies, even after many years, still have the ability to heal themselves as long as you give them enough raw materials. And sometimes, it's as simple as putting a small box of nuts within reach and letting nature do the rest. Eggs help your muscles recover. Bananas help keep them relaxed. Nuts nourish and protect them. But there's one simple ingredient that many people overlook. And it's the secret culprit behind cramps. It's not a food, it's clear, colorless, odorless. And your body needs it every day, more than you think. I once visited Mr. and Mrs. Peterson, a couple in their 80s who live in the Seattle suburbs. In their kitchen, I saw a variety of vitamins, supplements, and dietary supplements, but what surprised me the most, there wasn't a glass of water on the table. When I asked, Ms. Peterson laughed and said, "Oh, at this age, drinking less water will help you avoid going to the bathroom so much. It happens every night." Asterisk, I suddenly understood. It turns out that they are holding back water, and that is secretly making the cramps they have been complaining about for so long worse. Water not only quenches thirst, but is also an important conductor for all biological activities in the body. When you do not drink enough water, the concentration of electrolytes in the blood is disrupted. The body loses potassium, magnesium, sodium, essential substances to keep muscles working properly. Muscles become dry and contracted. Lacking elasticity gives prone to cramps when there are abnormal nerve signals. At night, if you drink less water all day, the body falls into a state of prolonged mild dehydration, leading to cramps while resting. Unfortunately, many older people mistakenly think that drinking less water is good to avoid nocturia, but in fact it makes sleep more restless because of pain. Luis, 69, used to wake up at 3 a.m. almost every day because of calf pain. When advised to gradually replenish water each day rather than drinking it all at once, he tried this method for a week, drinking 1 glass of water after waking up, 1 glass in the mid-morning, 1 glass in the afternoon, and a small sip before bed. After a few days, he was surprised. I slept straight through. Not only did I not have to get up, go to the toilet, and your legs don't hurt like before. Don't wait until you're thirsty to drink. The feeling of thirst decreases with age, but your body still needs water as before. Divide your water into small sips, drink throughout the day, avoid drinking too much at once. Use warm filtered water, weak tea, or diluted juice from potassium-rich fruits like diluted orange juice. Make your own light electrolyte water. 1 cup of warm water plus a few drops of lemon plus a little sea salt plus a little honey helps balance electrolytes naturally. We don't need to wait until we feel dry throat or sore muscles to drink water. The body, especially when we are old, needs to be cared for early, gently and regularly, like the way we water plants every day. A small sip of water at the right time can be a big gift for your feet tonight. So, you know how to feed your muscles with nutrition, keep them relaxed with electrolytes, and protect them with water. But there is one last secret, one that many people forget. That is the factor that helps you actively prevent cramps. That is doing gentle, proper exercise before bed. In the next part, I will guide you through 5 simple stretching exercises that are easy to do in bed, without equipment, but can help you completely stop night pain. Mrs. Helen, 73 years old, used to complain that every morning when she woke up, her legs were stiff as wood, and she had to hold onto the wall after taking a few steps. But after just a week of doing a few simple exercises before bed, she called me and said emotionally, "I feel like my legs are 10 years younger. No more cramps, no more fear when lying down in bed." Our bodies, especially those over 60, are no longer as flexible as they used to be. Muscles, tendons, and ligaments gradually contract if they are not gently exercised. When we sleep, blood circulation slows down, and the muscles that are slightly contracted become sensitive, leading to cramps. Stretching properly before bed helps increase blood circulation to the legs and thighs, calms the neuromuscular system, helping you sleep more deeply. Gently stretches muscles that often contract suddenly, creates a feeling of relaxation throughout the body, helping the mind to relax, toe point and flex. Sit or lie down, stretch your legs, bend your feet toward your face, then straighten them. Increases blood circulation and softens the calf muscles. Seated hamstring stretch. Sit on the bed, stretch one leg forward, lean slightly toward your feet. Helps stretch the back of the thighs, an area that is often stiff. Calf stretch on wall. Stand facing a wall, front leg slightly bent, back leg straight, gently pressing against the wall. Releases tension in the calf muscles, a common cramping point. I remember Uncle Robert, 72 years old, a careful and disciplined man, taking his medication on time like clockwork. But the more he took it, the more uncomfortable his legs became at night. Every time he had a cramp, he thought it was because he wasn't eating right, until we reviewed his medication list. There are medications that are very familiar, very necessary, but can also inadvertently throw your body out of balance, leading to night cramps. Here are some common groups of drugs. 1. Diuretics, used to treat high blood pressure, heart failure. Causes the body to lose potassium, magnesium, sodium, leading to electrolyte imbalance. Muscle contractions. 2. Statins, cholesterol-lowering drugs. Some people who are sensitive to statins may experience muscle pain, mild to moderate cramps. 3. Beta blockers, also used to treat blood pressure or cardiovascular disease. Can affect peripheral blood circulation, causing poor muscle oxygenation, fatigue and cramps. 4. Asthma medication. Sachem, long-term corticosteroids. Causes water retention and mineral salt disorders, especially when there is no appropriate micronutrient supplementation diet. Note: do not stop taking the medication on your own, but you can gently discuss with your doctor. Ask if your current medication is related to the cramps. and whether the dose can be adjusted or nutritional supplements can be added in parallel. Uncle Robert, after his doctor adjusted his diuretic dose and added more potassium through his diet, bananas, coconut water, green vegetables, improved significantly. After only 2 weeks, his night cramps were significantly reduced, and most importantly, he did not need to stop any medication. I learned that it is not the medication that is wrong, it is the need to understand the body to coordinate better, he said. Our bodies are always trying to speak up, whether through a small pain or a tingling sensation in the leg at 2 a.m. Sometimes, just listening a little closer, checking a familiar pill, you can find the answer to what you thought was absurd all along. So now you understand the big picture, from nutrition, water, exercise, to medication, all affect your legs and sleep. In the next part, I will help you connect everything you have learned into a practical plan, a sample menu for 3 days. Simple, easy to make, full of nutrients, helping the body recover and effectively avoid cramps. One day, I received an email from Mrs. Eleanor, 67, with the subject line, "Thank you for helping me eat properly." In the letter, she said that she used to eat just to finish the meal. But after following the 3-day menu I sent, she felt lighter, slept more deeply, and, to her surprise, no more cramps in the middle of the night. We often know should eat eggs, should eat bananas, should drink water ... double quotes, but not everyone knows how to arrange them properly during the day. A specific menu helps you. Don't worry about eating too little of this, too much of that. Avoid eating the same food group or missing out on essential micronutrients. Easy to prepare, especially when living alone or not good at cooking. Sample menu for 3 days. Simple, nutritious, easy to make. Day 1 morning. 1 boiled egg to 1 slice of whole wheat bread. 1/2 avocado or a few slices of tomato minus 1 glass of warm water. Lunch. Grilled salmon or pan-fried mackerel, brown rice. Boiled green vegetables, spinach, broccoli, 1 small banana for dessert. Afternoon. Minus 1 small handful of almonds plus pumpkin seeds, herbal tea. Dinner. Chicken soup cooked with potatoes, carrots to 1 slice of soft bread to 1 glass of warm milk or almond milk. Day to morning. Oatmeal cooked with milk topping. 1/2 banana plus 1 tsp chia seeds, warm filtered water. Lunch. Pan-fried chicken breast, vegetable salad. Add flaxseed, olive oil. 1 kiwi or watermelon. Afternoon. 1 box of Greek yogurt plus walnuts. 1 glass of filtered water. Dinner. Amaranth soup with shrimp, white rice. Lightly fried tofu. Day 3 morning. Vegetable omelette, spinach, carrots, onions, 1 slice of whole wheat bread, warm lemon water. No sugar. Lunch. Tuna sauté with tomatoes, brown rice, boiled vegetables. Minestrone, half banana for dessert. Afternoon. 1 homemade energy bar, dried fruit plus seeds plus oats, warm ginger tea. Dinner. Oatmeal porridge cooked with pumpkin or lotus seeds, 1 glass of warm milk before breakfast. Sleep. Tips: divide your water intake throughout the day, 5 to 6 glasses. Use less salt, and prioritize steamed, baked foods over fried foods. If you're on medication, ask your doctor which foods to avoid. David, 78, used to eat sandwiches only 3 times a day. After his wife passed away, he stopped cooking. When his son helped him prepare this 3-day menu, he found that not only did his legs hurt less, but his spirit was also much brighter. It's like I'm being cared for at every meal, he says. Food is medicine, if you know how to use it in the right dose, at the right time. When you take care of yourself with light, nutritious meals, you not only heal your body, you also nourish your soul. A simple menu can be the foundation for a more peaceful and easygoing life every day. Now you have the tools you need, from understanding the causes of cramps, how to prevent them, to a specific menu to take care of yourself every day. In the final part, I will help you summarize the main points and share a small message so that you can start your journey to no more cramps from today. When I started this video journey, I thought of my grandparents who used to silently endure cramps at night without ever complaining. I thought of you, who may have also experienced long nights with sudden pain waking you up, leaving you exhausted the next morning. But today, I believe you have one more light, a direction for change. Understand the cause. Cramps are not just a result of aging. They are a sign that your body needs care. Eat the right foods. Eggs, bananas, and nuts are natural medicines for strong muscles. Drink enough water. Spread your fluids throughout the day to avoid electrolyte loss. Stretch every night. Just 5 minutes of gentle stretching each night can make a big difference. Check your medications. Maybe it's your familiar medication that's causing it. Sample 3-day meal plan, easy to get started. No guessing or fumbling with food choices. Pick one small change to start today. An egg for breakfast. A warm glass of water in the mid-afternoon. A stretch before bed. Write down 3 things you want to improve. Less cramps, better sleep, easier movement. Place a small note in your kitchen or bedside. I deserve a peaceful night's sleep. Marsha, 69, used to wake up every night with stiff calves. But after a month of taking small steps every day, eating right, drinking enough, doing light stretching, and adjusting her medication with her doctor, she wrote to me, I now sleep from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. I haven't felt this good in 10 years. Taking care of yourself is not a luxury, it's an act of love, and you deserve to be loved by yourself. Whether you're 60, 70 or 80, every new day is an opportunity to live a lighter, healthier life, without the fear of nighttime pain. If you found this video helpful, I invite you to click the like button. It's your way of saying, I choose to take care of myself. Subscribe so you don't miss out on future posts about health and nutrition. And if you've tried one of the solutions in the video, share your results in the comments below. Maybe your experience will be a beacon of light for others. Thank you for staying until the end of the video. I hope you have a peaceful night, no more cramps, just light breathing and a full night's sleep. See you in the next videos.